The EAD card is an employment document issued by USCIS. This document is proof that F1 students engaged in OPT or STEM OPT are allowed to work in the United States. This walkthrough will explain how to read your EAD card and answer some common questions. Surname, also called family name or last name. This should match the surname or primary name from your I-20. We are required to use the name standardization of the machine-readable line of your passport when creating an I-20 in the SEVIS immigration system. You should enter your name as it appears here for all official and U.S. government processes, such as your SEVIS fee payment, your visa application, a California driver's license application, applying for a Social Security card, or opening a bank account in the United States. If you have questions about the way your name appears or have changed your name on your passport, please contact our office. Given name, also called first name. This should match the given name from your I-20. Again, we are required to use the name standardization of the machine-readable line of your passport when creating an I-20 in the SEVIS immigration system. You should enter your name as it appears here for all official and U.S. government processes. If you have questions about the way your name appears, or if you've changed your name on your passport, you should contact our office as soon as possible. USCIS number. This is a 9-digit number. The format is 3 digits, then a dash, then 3 other digits, then a dash, and then 3 more digits. Category. For OPT EAD cards, this should read C03B. For STEM OPT EAD cards, this should read C03C. Card number. This should be the same as your USCIS receipt number. The format is YSC and then a 10-digit number which is assigned uniquely to your card. Country of birth. This should be the country where you were born according to your passport. Terms and conditions. For OPT EAD cards, this should read STU. Post-completion OPT. For STEM OPT EAD cards, this should read STU. STEM OPT only. Date of birth. This should match the date of birth on your passport. The standard date format in the United States is month, day, and then year. Sex. This should match your sex, often referred to as your gender, as listed on your passport. Valid from. This is the date that your EAD card is valid from for employment purposes. Card expires. This is the date that your EAD card will expire. After this date, you will no longer be allowed to be employed in the United States unless you have filed an additional EAD application. Travel notation. All OPT and STEM OPT EAD cards will say not valid for re-entry to the United States. This does not mean that you cannot enter the United States while engaged in OPT or STEM OPT. It simply means that the card alone is not enough to guarantee you re-entry into the United States. If you have questions about travel or which documents to carry with you while traveling, you should visit the International Students and Scholars Office during drop-in advising hours. Signature. This will either show your signature as it was written on your I-765 application for OPT employment authorization, or it will simply read signature waived. Fingerprint not available. Fingerprints are not required for OPT or STEM OPT EAD cards, unlike some other forms of employment authorization documents. Thus, on an OPT or STEM OPT EAD cards, fingerprints will not be shown.